Happy Wednesday, everybody. We're halfway through the week. Hope you're looking forward to a nice weekend coming up. My name is Drew, and today I want to talk a little bit about minimum wage. I'm not a big fan of minimum wage. I'll get to that a little bit later down the line, um, probably because I'm a free market capitalist, and I'll get into that in a little while. Minimum wage jobs, uh, entry level jobs, is what they really are. Supplemental jobs also. Most of these jobs are in the service industry, retail industry, and such. And not to piss anybody off, but let's be quite honest, those jobs are not skilled labor, so to speak. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to do these jobs. As a matter of fact, if you go in any supermarket nowadays, I would say maybe half to two-thirds of the cash registers are automated, and you check them out yourself. So if the average Joe can check out and scan their own items, that's don't know why you need a cashier to do that. People are gonna get pissed at that too, but hey, the future's here, right? Anyway, I, minimum wage jobs are not meant to be a career. They can be a stepping stone. They could be, like I said, an entry level job to get you some work experience, learn how to work with other people, how to work under management. It gives you experience, puts a little money in your pocket. It's good for high school, maybe college kid. It's good for retirees. Um, Maybe that mom who's got a couple of kids in school and needs something to do during the day, so she'll go pick up a couple extra bucks. All right, so let's face it, that's what those jobs are. When I hear people that they think they're gonna buy a brand new car, get a house, and raise a family on minimum wage, man, that's not happening, and that's not what it's for anyway. Okay, like I said, it's there. It's a stepping stone or entry level job at best. So it's not that there's a lack of good jobs out there. There's a lack of experienced people to fill those jobs. So that seems to be the problem. People don't further their education. They don't try to better themselves. They settle, and then they complain about their minimum wage. Well, let's get into this for a second. A lot of these people, I'm not saying you or whoever's watching this, but a lot of these people are incompetent as well. They want $15 an hour, and they can't even figure out whether I want a pickle on my burger or not. So let's like call that for what it is, all right? Because that's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. $15 an hour for what? All right. Let me get into why I don't believe in minimum wage. I think the system should take care of itself. Okay, and I look at things different sometimes. I don't own a business. I've never employed people before, but I tend to look at things from the perspective of an employer, so to speak. And my thing is, if I have an agreement and I go to hire somebody, and we agree that okay, you're going to work for $5 an hour, and they say that's fine. Well, that employee is probably going to suck pretty bad at $5 an hour. Let's be quite honest, all right? You're not going to get a great pool of people that are willing to work for $5 an hour. You get what you pay for, right? That's what they say. So therefore, I'm going to hire these people at $5 an hour. They're going to suck, and my business is going to fail. All right? Who's going to want to come into a store that's it's messy? The person is rude. They don't take care of themselves. All right, who's going to want that environment? So therefore, that $5 an hour employee, it's not going to suit me. It's not my business is not going to last with people like that. Okay. So what do I have to do as part of the free market? I realized that if I want to better my business and get better people, I need to pay better and offer more things, maybe benefits, discount, whatever it is. All right. So in order to get better people, I need to pay more. The market will fix itself. It's supply and demand. It's it's basic business 101. Okay, that's just the way things are. Supply and demand. It works with products. It also works with employees and employers. Okay, so that's why I don't believe in minimum wage. Because minimum wage could actually hold people down. What if I own a restaurant, a successful restaurant, so to speak, and I only have to pay minimum wage? All right, there's people that might be a lot more qualified, and they might do a really good job for me, but I don't have to. Okay, I mean, I'd pay them more if they're doing a good job for me, but whatever. Um, so, like I said, I like the market to take care of itself. Um, these people that bitch and complain about wanting more money for a job that they took, you go to work at a fast food restaurant, you know right off the bat how much you're making. It's not a surprise. They let you know. So now you take this job, you're working there, and now, hey, I'm going to bitch because I want $15 an hour. Well, you knew what you were getting into when you took this job. So why must you bitch and complain about it? Nobody is twisting your arm and holding a gun to your head to make sure that you work there even if you don't want to. All right? They're not holding you hostage to work at these places. So stop bitching about it. Either further educate yourself if you don't want to go there. Find another place to work. But stop bitching about it. All right? So anyway, in closing, I don't believe in minimum wage. There's a couple little examples why. I believe the market should figure it out themselves. You know, it's like any other agreement between anybody else. And you have an employer, an employee. You agree on how much you're going to make, what your salary is going to be, and that's it. All right, you know, getting into it. Anyway, my little rant for today. Make sure if you like what I have to say, you know, like it, share it, whatever. You could subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more of my nonsense. Anyway, until next Wednesday, have a great day.